with my grandma for my second video. Alright, so if you guys don't know what who's more likely to is, it's where I'll say who's more likely to do whatever.
Skin their knee.
Skin their knee. And then we'll both, in 5 seconds, have to put up who we think, Ellie or Grandma. You ready? Let me get a bite of my cookie. Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Who's more likely to leave the faucet on? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you pick Grandma?
Yeah.
So did I. Because I don't really do that thing. I'll leave the toilet seat up. Okay. Who's more likely to pet a dog and think that dog has rabies? 3, 2, 1. Wait, is that upside down? Shoot, that was upside down. Yeah, me. Because even though the pet didn't bite me, I still think like their saliva is on them. So like it's like them biting me. Yeah. Who's more likely to bite into someone else's cookie? 3, 2, 1. You picked. So far we have 2 points. Yeah, you earn points if you get the same one. So we have 2 points. If I had my uncle Mark with me, one time he asked me, "Is this your water or Auntie's?" And I was like, "That's mine." And he still drank the whole glass and was like, "Can you go get me some more?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I walked into the kitchen and he's like, "Was this yours too?" And he's eating my nectarine. And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." So I think he would be more likely to do that because he doesn't ask. He just goes, "Oh, here." And that's okay because it's his house. He can eat whatever he wants, but like, please ask me. Please ask.
You have a little bit of chocolate right here. Okay.
3. All right. Who is more likely to pick something up of someone else's and then drop and break it and try to hide it from them? 3, 2, 1. Me. Because if I dropped and broke an ornament, and I didn't want anybody to know, I would just hide it under the sheet. And when they were vacuuming, they would find out eventually, but I would do that.
That doesn't seem very honest.
Because I'm afraid they'll be mad at me, and I know they will be upset with me, so I don't want them to know. But I know they find out, and like if they asked me, "Was this you?" I'll have to tell them, yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to tell you. And if I try to put it off, like it just ends badly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who is more likely to change a clock time to prank somebody, and then forget that they did it and think that's the actual time? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you would, because if you tried to prank somebody, you would probably, if you did something like that, like if you changed the clock that the camera is set on right now, if you changed it to be like 12:30 when it's really 6:30, you would forget and like think, "Oh, I'm late, no." And then I wouldn't be pranked because you would be freaking out, and I would just check other clocks to be, so I'm not good at being pranked. Like, my friends used to say, "Look under there," and I would say, "Underwear?" And they would say, "Oh, you said underwear." But now they say, look under there. And I'm like, I know what you're trying to do. Like, I'm not good at getting pranked anymore. Because I prank people, so I know pranks. If it's like a slime prank where I'm getting slime poured over my head, I don't know. Alright, who is more likely to be coloring and then they put their pen on and it slides off and gets drawn on a part of their body? 3, 2, 1. Me. That always happens. My mom got me these new pair of like jean shorts. She said, don't get these dirty. And she sent me to school. And that day, we were writing on our whiteboards. And it slid across and wrote on my pants. And it is still there. I thought it was eraser marker. Like, I thought it wasn't permanent. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. It happened. Okay. Who's more likely to leave the door open or unlocked? 3, 2, 1. It's obvious. It's me? It's obviously gonna be you. Because I don't leave the door open unless I want it to be left open. I think...
No, you're wrong. I don't leave the door open unless I want it to be open.
Oh,
Unless I have the key.
No.
Yeah.
I think Grandpa, if we were doing this whole entire family, Grandpa would be the one
Yeah.
to move. Because because you'll leave your car door unlocked. Your car door is unlocked sometimes. So that counts as a door.
That's really stretching it. Just because
It's a door.
the automatic...
Well, because the button to her car, where you can just automatically press it and, it does whatever to the car, opens the trunk, that doesn't work anymore, and she can't find the batteries to work for it. But still, I remind you, and you still forget. Alright, next one. Who is more likely to say that they did something to cover up for someone? Cover up for a friend or something. I do it. I think me. Wait, that's upside down. I think I would be more likely to do it just because I've actually done it before. My friend will be at school and my friend will walk up and say, "Did you steal that jump rope from me when I was in the bathroom?" And I'll be like, "No, she didn't do it. I did it." And he'll be like, "Oh, okay. Cool." Oh my God.
Did you belch?
Okay, next question. Who's more likely to say that they ate all their dinner, but they've actually dumped it back in the bowl or dumped it in the trash? 3, 2, 1. Me. I think that's upside down. I do it all the time. My mom, she'll make something, or you'll make something that I don't like, and you'll come up and say, "How did you like the dinner?" "Oh, I'm surprised you ate it all." Yeah, me too. And then I'll be like, "Oh, thank gosh they didn't know. Thank gosh." But sometimes, the person who cooked, they'll find out that I threw it in the trash. But if I put it back in the bowl, I'll pretend, "Oh, I want some more." No, I don't. And pour it back in. Secretly pour it back in. I poured the scoop back in. They won't know. Okay. What was the question? Oh, yeah. Who's more likely to break something that they had just bought? If I bought a new picture frame, do you think I would break it? Someone bought a new picture frame, and then they just broke it that day. 3, 2, 1. I think you would.
See?
I think you would. I don't know why. Because I don't really buy special glass things a lot.
We're not getting these points very fast, are we?
Oh, like I won't buy something that's very breakable. Like that's just not me. I'll buy a toy that if I drop it, it'll just spill something, and I'll have to just scrub the carpet. But I'll have to, if it's just like, I'll buy toys like if I drop it, it's okay. Like nothing happens. 'Cause I won't buy glass vases or frames like that. That's just not me. I'm not somebody who works at the house anymore. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, who's more likely to say that they want something, and then when the person gets it for them, they don't want it anymore? 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
Let's say you were going to the store and you said, any special request? And I said, can you get me some Cheetos? And then you come home and you're like, Ellie, here's your Cheetos. And I'm like, I don't want them. And you already spent your money on the Cheetos. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, because Mom will come home with Cheetos and I ask for them and I won't eat them for days. They'll just be sitting in there, sad and lonely. And then when I finally decide to eat them, they're all stale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Now, is our machine recording us right now? Oh, it is.
Are you nervous?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Who's more likely to say that they do something just to impress someone else? 3, 2, 1. I do. I think I would.
I don't think I.
Yeah. Just because, if I like a cute boy, there was this boy in 3rd grade and I was only in the 1st grade. And he was like, do you like babysitting? And I didn't really like babysitting. I like playing with babies, but I don't like just being the only one there. Or if somebody is asleep and I have to take care of the baby. I don't really like doing it. Now I do, but I didn't. And I was like, oh yeah, I do it all the time with my baby cousin. And he's like, oh cool. I had a big crush on it. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to say his name because if he's watching this, I think just for safety purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He had, I liked him especially because he had purple streaks in his hair. And he had kind of long hair like Kenny's, shorter. But, alright. Who's more likely to say something who's more likely to think that someone's doing something when they really aren't? Let's say I thought that you were, we were supposed to go to the mall and we went there, and then right when you got there, you immediately left. So I thought you were had another BFF, but you really were just you had something important to do. Who do you think is more likely to think that about something? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Because my friends, they'll be like, oh, yeah, let's totally meet up by the tree.
Let me ask you some questions.
Oh, no.
Who's most likely to think that getting ice cream cone when you're out shopping is a good idea?
Ooh, that's a hard one. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a big thumbs up. See you guys in the next video.